Okay. So.
That's not current.
No, I'll get it. So when you, and also the comments, you have to read the comments.
What she says. Okay.
As they scroll through. So just hold it so it's always facing her, and then look for the comments. Sometimes they get going really well. They did on Friday. I don't know how many people you'll have, but just the comments start flying by.
All right, so read them.
Yeah, she's able to look at them here, I believe. Refresh this.
There we are!
Yeah.
Okay, so you should be able to start seeing comments. See more, we've got a log. Okay, so we look right now that we're not on Facebook, we're not logged in, so we're seeing what people that don't have a Facebook account can see, which is good because I wondered what they could see.
So what do I, the comments I
think they can see comments, so if someone makes a comment, say, move your hand, I'm driving the bus. They can see comments. So if you don't have a Facebook account, you can still see everything. But you can't make a comment. Well, I don't know if you can make,
I can talk.
Yeah, the only difference is if you're not a Facebook person, you can't make a comment, but you can read all the comments, so that's good.
I just want to be able to read and then talk.
Okay, so here, we have to log you in. She's going to read the comments, so let's log you in here.
Oh, I don't know. See, we're going to be in trouble because I don't know them.
All right, well, we won't do it this way today, but I'll straighten that out tomorrow. But you can at least read the comments this way. Okay, but you can't make any. All right, so you're good. So see, everyone's making comments here.
Those are real. This one, wow, etc.
Okay, so we've got 81 people that are watching, so we're good to go. This platform seems to be working.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also take it, if you hit this, you can see it much bigger, which is good.
Bigger's good.
You're vision impaired. So now that it's bigger, you'll see your comments over here.
Okay.
I don't know what all this stuff is. I don't know how to get rid of that one. Okay, good. Well, at least it's there. Okay, so the new platform also, using this as a solution to mail call, allows us to be able to go other places.
What'd you say?
It allows us to go if you want to go.
Oh, got that part.
Yeah, so.
Right. Stop playing with the dog.
I think he has a tick. I don't know if he has a tick on him.
What?
You got to pay attention.
Okay. Okay.
You're oh.
What happened?
Just a piece of dirt. Just dirt.
It's just dirt. I'm taking it off.
Yeah.
It's just
He's
dirt.
been in the woods all day.
Yeah, no, it's just dirt.
Okay.
Little pines down. All right.
You're good.
Okay, are we on?
Yeah, so you got to pay attention.
There.
You got to read. Hello from North Bay, Ontario. Carlene and Janine, thank you for doing this.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess we'll open it up to comments, and then you'll start reading them.
Michelle Mitchell said hello.
Yeah, I know which one Michelle is. Hello, Michelle. All right.
Okay, are we on?
Yeah, I don't
Yep.
normally go to mail call, so I don't really even know what. And it looks like Pasta there is very excited.
Pasta and
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're on. We're good.
We're
It's
on. We're good.
after
Yes,
5, so
yeah.
Okay.
go.
Well, welcome aboard. Yes, this is very exciting because now we can actually move around and do other things besides sit here in this chair. And we
Yeah.
have all sorts of ideas about where's Waldo, which will be where's Carlene.
Yeah.
And we can take this whole rig around to a lot of different places that are part of our existence, which I think would be kind of interesting for people.
I will tell them about your going to visit the people that are there. Your new.
Well, that's a whole other. I am fascinated by people who are always there on some job or another. You know, you can just count on them. And the one that came to mind immediately to me is there this elderly gentleman at the gas station who always is there and has a cookie for the dogs, always. And he pulls out 4 cookies for our 4 dogs, and then the dogs count on it the minute I pull in the gas station.
And I go there all the time, coincidentally, with Wanda, and he always has a cookie for Wanda. And she gets excited when I pull in. She starts wagging her tail for the guy at the gas station.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's a very minor job. I'm sure that he's paid minimum wage, whatever.
nice person. Yeah.
And this is there are an awful lot of people who are sort of under the covers of notoriety.
They keep the world going.
Going.
And they don't have any big fancy galas for the people that are pushing
Yeah.
the.
So
Make it
anyway, I
life
think
good.
it would be interesting.
Yeah.
So, okay, so now we're going to open the mail, and you're going to hang on there, right?
You're supposed
Yeah.
to say if people say hello, just say hi from.
Indiana. Well, she'll see them all after
Uh-huh.
too. Yeah.
Here we have Victoria from Mesa, Arizona. And these are to me. You have to be very careful of that. You get very upset.
And then
This is
the
the
people will
exciting
start. Yeah. Yeah, we're watching. People will start talking to each other. So just if somebody, if there's a question
Yeah, then answer it.
from,
Yeah, they all talk to each other. They know a lot of them know more of the answers than I do.
yeah.
Okay. Here's $20 for some hay.
Yay.
Hey.
Be well and hang in there. Well, thank you very much. We'll certainly do that. I gotta have a better.
Yeah. So we need a separate thing for
Yeah.
hay from the service dog project.
Yeah, that's the hay pile right there.
Yeah.
Pasta.
And he's eating that. And that goes over here. And the card goes up here.
Pasta's
Thank
on
you
the
very
floor.
Well, get out of here. But here's another one. Says personal for my eyes only.
Pasta.
Okay. Nevada? Must be 8-9 something. What's their
Pasta.
friend in there?
Pasta.
Yeah. And the other job is to make sure Pastor doesn't leave anything
Take
back.
anything out.
We need a dog manager.
Yeah. It's a very important role. We have Carly on the camera today. She's learning how to do the camera.
Pasta.
And
Well, you manage the dog. This is a long letter here.
yeah, you might want to read that one later.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, I will read this. It's from my eyes, and so it's a very long letter. Okay, I'll work on that. On off hours. Here, big back, get over there. Hey, you want?
He's got a
You ain't got one. Bye. Regional Home Care and Essex Co-op. Anybody want to know what the co-op bill is? We don't have much of a co-op bill.
No.
Have you had grain there lately?
We don't feed out, we've been feeding out so much hay, we barely feed out grain.
Huh?
I think from the farm here, Mo gets grain. But, we haven't had a hay bill since you took over.
What the hell?
What's that?
You gave me $131.
Yeah, because if you,
It's a
yeah,
Tuesday thing.
a shareholder.
Shareholder.
I never got that much money before, though. Usually I get $1.
Oh, right, yeah, wow, well, you've probably been buying a lot of stuff. We
Really?
don't feed a lot of grain right now, because everything's a little fat. And we have green grass out there, so our hay bill's down. But I'm going to the auction on Monday, not,
Okay, now let's talk about this auction deal. You're going to the auction.
yes, I'm going down to South Carolina, picking up my car, and the 2 donkeys that I left down there, because they were sick and I couldn't bring them home last time, so I have to pick up 2 donkeys, drive up to Pennsylvania, drop off 1 donkey to get fixed, because he's still a boy, and a big boy. He's a mammoth donkey. So I'm leaving him down there to get fixed, and then the other donkey will either stay with him. If I don't buy another donkey at the sale, then because I don't want her to be alone, she'll stay down with him, and then I'll have an empty trailer, and I can fix that problem pretty easily. So I'll probably buy a couple. I was thinking like back row Amish horses, just 2 of them, because that's all we have room for, and bring them up, and they will probably go to the quarantines for full stuff here already over at Meredith. And then.
And that's loud enough for these people to hear you, because I can't hear you.
Okay, so yeah, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get ready for getting enough donkeys so that Elizabeth can start the donkey training for the
Packboro race.
Packboro race that's starting on September 29th. We're doing the Packboro race.
September 29th?
September
That
29th.
moved.
No, it's always been
I
September.
thought it was October 1st. Pretty close.
That's what the people from Colorado are, because a couple of years ago I rescued a whole bunch of donkeys that are are currently racing out in Colorado. They've agreed to load up a trailer of donkeys and bring them from Colorado to here and do a official pack row race. So it'll be a day, it's called the Donkey
Oh,
Derby.
they're taking them back to Colorado?
Yep, they're trying to turn around and drive them back.
Okay.
And then, so my goal is with this whole thing, it's not going to be a big fundraiser because it is, for ERN or anything, but it's really, I think it's going to be a fun day, and everything I know.
Promoting the donkeys.
We're promoting donkeys, and it's really like the last two donkey derbies. By the end of the day, everybody I've never seen so many people at an event having a good time.
Yes.
The only person that wasn't having a good time was me, because it was so stressful. But I think that it's a good, fun, humorous.
Yeah. Donkeys are fun.
It's good for the donkeys to be out there in the fresh air and learning to run and not getting so fat, because they tend to get real. It's good for the donkeys. It's good for the kids. It's good for everybody. So we're going to do it again reluctantly, but we're also going to incorporate other fun events like this barnyard.
Well,
walk.
that's
We're going to do a chicken. We want to do a chicken race now.
We got a long way to go to that.
So, but yeah, so
right at the moment. Okay, let's take.
We need
You're going there to the auction.
to pick
How
up.
do people watch the auction?
Oh, yeah, you can't watch the auction at New Holland because there's no video cameras allowed because of too many people have gone down there and they see a lot of things that you don't want to see at New Holland. I mean,
Don't want to see.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just don't want to see them.
We'll go with that.
It's very hard to.
I know. Last time you bought the horses down there, I watched it.
Well.
It was something else. It was some
Yeah,
other
that's
place.
the Lebanon auction. That's a feeder auction to New Holland. There's
It's
hundreds of auctions in the United States, but the Lebanon auction, if the horses will run through the auction in Lebanon, and then they'll go to New Holland if they don't sell for the right price at New Holland. Like there was a mule that went through New Holland, they didn't get enough money for it. Through Lebanon, so they brought it to New Holland. So it's a feeder auction. So then I'll be doing that, and then I'll be home with a couple more.
So we can't track you through that mess.
Yeah.
Well, you could put it on your funny thing, can't you?
Yeah, I could. Well, I can't. You can't even. You'll get kicked out of the auction if you hold up your.
No, I mean if you buy anything.
Oh yeah, I could do some feeds on the Crazy Acre page.
Yeah.
And if we move Mo and stuff, we could probably use that stall for but we'd have to move Mo of the other animals back over Meredith if you want whatever I get. But I don't even know. Maybe
See, it is. Let's just put it to. It's complicated.
it gets wicked complicated because we
By
have
the
to
time you
keep-
get paperwork and quarantine and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
but we've been doing it a long time, so it's not complicated to me. But anyone I tried to explain it to, they roll their eyes. But the good news is Elizabeth is going to start training the donkeys.
Yes.
So Pockets, she's planning to trot around the A field, and so you can do some of that training. That's fun. That's fun to watch. So
Okay.
yeah.
So we did all that. Okay. Can I go back to this stuff now?
Yeah.
Having been flabbergasted at $131 from them. That's a very good thing. That's just another. That's nothing. And then we have whatever this is. Okay. Okay. That was fun to watch you at the auction, though, because that's where I saw that white horse that I liked,
Yeah.
that I haven't been allowed to do anything about yet.
Yeah. She's going to go the other farm.
When's Wallace going to ride my horse?
Next week he starts on the.
Next week, I'm on.
Yeah. But they needed to go. Is that
Okay, I don't know who said it, I'm looking here. Happy Mother's Day.
That's a good Mother's Day.
I feel your pain regarding passwords. This book saved me hundreds of times. Just remember, is to enter them.
Yeah. Then you.
I said love and prayers for a great Mother's Day.
Oh, look it! This is fantastic. You go in here and you have the name, the address, the login password, the password hint, and notes for all of, and it's categorized by alphabet.
Alphabet.
So for Facebook, for example,
Oh
you
God.
would go into the F page
Guy.
and put that in there.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah. And then we would have gotten you on that.
I see. Oh, Lord. Okay, I will have to start with that one.
Yeah.
I get these things, and I really try, and I print very carefully to begin with. By the time I'm about the third one, it's just,
Yeah.
I can hardly read it.
Okay.
But I will try. Okay.
Is there anything that the Facebook people and the watchers want to see us do with the new platform of mail call? So we're just trying to improvise.
Okay, so I should be looking here for questions?
They're
Well,
just,
we have Carly behind.
They're-
Carly's now
it says they were asking questions. They didn't know what they were.
I can't hear.
They asked what you guys were discussing.
Oh.
All
Okay.
right, so let me read some of the questions. Are they able to hear us? Okay, so,
Sometimes they can. Sometimes
okay,
they
so
can't.
Charlie needs to see these numbers. Okay. All right. Let's see. Are there questions from you guys? Okay. Volume is great, so they can hear us.
Yeah,
Good.
some people said they.
255 people watching.
How many?
255.
Oh, my Lord.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sound
some
is
people
great.
said-
That, I don't totally understand that, the 255, but somehow Friday, that began to go places, and the number got very big.
Sure.
Yeah.
When they pass it around, the number gets bigger?
Yes, as they pass it after you're all done.
Yes.
Then they're going to, yes, then they can share it and watch it later.
Okay.
So they're asking lots of questions. I got to catch up. Yes, I did sell T-shirts last year or 2 years ago when we did the Donkey Derby. So we'll be doing that. It's not, again, it doesn't raise a lot of money. We get most of our money for ERN from grants and things like that. But I'm happy to do T-shirts. If anyone wants to design them, that'd be even great. And what's for dinner? Somebody always asks you that.
Oh, God. I have dinner. I got some from the Danvers Butchery.
Okay, she's got dinner. Yay.
Usually I have about 3 pieces of sausage and maybe 1 ravioli.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Okay. Was there another question that I missed? I think I missed a question. So, can't remember that other question. Did you bring over anyone new today? Is that for me? I did not. We have a donkey that's looking pregnant that's over at Meredith. I got to bring over. But I did bring I picked up my trailer. That's why people are asking that.
What do you do?
I picked up the big trailer from the, yeah, so I brought that over. Are animal episode shows available to watch? No, they're not. Pasta, animal episodes, you want to talk about that?
Well, Animal Episodes was just a company name I had back when I was doing commercials and movies. And that was my business name. And that's how I got Animal Ep as an email address. But, yeah, I mean, if you want to watch what I did, I mean, some of the movies, I'm in it. I mean, if you see if it was filmed in Boston and there's birds flying around, that was probably me.
Right,
You know.
yeah, that was Witches of Eastwick and a bunch of
Oh.
them. Someone so a lot of people are asking about the new camera setup. That's on me. I haven't gotten around to it yet. And
This is working so well.
yeah, I think we're going to keep the Facebook for the mail call, but we have a house camera and a donkey camera that we got to, we have to install, and I'm leaving for South Carolina on Wednesday, so I got to see if we can find someone to install. I can do all the technical stuff from South Carolina. I just need someone to take out the old ones and screw in the new ones. So
The screwing part, I
Yeah.
should be able to manage.
yeah, so we're still trying to work on that, but it's on my list. And the other thing is, I was thinking maybe this week we could do a mail call down. Maybe tomorrow we could do mail call from the donkey paddock.
That'd be fine.
And someone just asked me about Buddy.
Buddy.
Oh, Buddy the horse. There's Buddy the donkey and Buddy the horse. Buddy's doing great. He's down in North Carolina. He's huge. I got a picture of him a couple weeks ago.
Buddy.
Buddy was the draft horse that was born here.
That was born here?
That last year, the foal that was born here.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's
The one from the Nice Mare? Or the...
yes, the nice mare. Yep. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, the nice mare. So that they Buddy and Forrest, the two went together down in North Carolina to a woman, and then Rosie, I kept and I hunted her, fox hunted that big gigantic horse for the season. And then I sold her for $12,000 and all that money went into ERN. But it was like, I bought her for very little out of an Amish farm and I sold her. And so that money that she raised for the training that Wallace had done, he trained her. I hunted her. Someone bought her as a fox hunter, which is a great life. But also we were able, that's, 12 horses that benefited from us getting Rosie because all that money went, it's about $1,000 a horse. So, I will see if I can get some.
So what's he doing?
What's he doing? They're turned out. They're too young to do anything with them. They're only a year old, but they're gigantic. Like he was 15 hands, guessing from the picture. He's going to be really big. But there's another we had a donkey buddy here for a while, many years ago that my friend Julie adopted over in Hamilton, and I happened to see him yesterday. And the funny story about Buddy is that he fell into their well.
Oh no.
And did you ever hear that story?
No.
And I was at work in Boston, and someone's like, "Did you see the channel?" It was on the lunch. It was in the lunchroom. The TV was going, and the Channel 4 News had a helicopter flying over, and they were rolling a donkey on a stretcher into an ambulance. And it was Buddy because he had fallen into the well. They called the firemen and the department, like everybody out there. And he was fine, but he fell into the well. And they were looking everywhere for the missing donkey. And someone looked down in the well, and that's where he was. And he was cold because it was winter. So they brought him into the ambulance and warmed him up and then brought him out. And I just happened to see him, and we were joking about that story yesterday. And he's still around. Yeah. Yeah. And then I ran into... Because yesterday I was out in the woods on the gator and blah, blah. And then we ran into Camilla Rich, who also has a field of donkeys and mules. And she said, "Oh, yeah, her donkey passed on." And I knew that. And I was like, "So that means you have an opening." She's like, "But don't do what you did last time. Call me first. Don't just drop off a gigantic mule in my paddock."
She's so soft. That one's so soft. Her fur is a soft.
Yeah. Oh,
soft.
Hazel. Yeah.
Oh, she's
yeah.
as soft
Hazel's
as
nice. Because last time I didn't even tell her.
I know.
just
She
threw a
said
donkey
that. She
over
said
there.
Janine just dropped her in my paddock.
Yeah, and I'm going to do that again now. So ask for forgiveness.
That's funny. I know. Yeah, she's a soft little mule.
And then there was a third Buddy too. The Buddy, the donkey, the spotted donkey.
Yeah.
That was the one that was over at Camilla's. So there's
he
three
passed
buddies.
away last
A miniature donkey Buddy that ended up in the well, and then Buddy the donkey that's in my book that got loose in Washington. Oh, no, they took him for a walk. I'm going to at Debbie's in.
Debbie's house, he fell asleep on the.
Yeah, he was really tired, so he lied down. And it's funny because on my way home, I'm stopping at Debbie's on Saturday night. She's like, "Are you gonna have donkeys in the trailer?" I'm like, "I'm not letting them out." So yeah.
Debbie lives in a very fancy.
Very fancy. She's my fancy cousin.
Sleep on the front lawn.
Yeah. So they're asking if you need anything. Yeah, she's doing pretty good. Yeah. And this is Carly. I don't know if you guys all know Carly. She's going to be the helper for mail call. So if anything goes wrong, it's her fault. I'll be here again tomorrow. And tomorrow, let's try. If it's a nice day, we'll try to do it from the donkey paddock, so you can check out the donkeys. Pasta's doing well with his training. Judy's been training him. I've been training him. He's fantastic. So.
He is getting his vitamins, and he's getting more food.
He's getting more food. He gets so much exercise that.
I know, but
yeah.
I do think he needs more groceries.
Yeah.
He thinks he needs more groceries too.
Yeah.
I wish I could teach him that yuppie puppy thing, because it would be he'd be excellent. He'd learn in 5 minutes. But Larky thinks that's his yuppie puppy.
Oh.
And I'm afraid to start
An argument. Yeah.
Between what the hell are you doing
knobs.
now?
The knobs. Yeah.
You ate the other one.
I know.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, he's been chewing on everything like puppies do. And it's really hard to keep everything out of his mouth.
I know. He brought a rock in the other day.
Yeah.
He brought a
It's
whole
only a
stone.
stone.
Yeah, he brought a whole stone in.
Yeah.
Okay, are we done?
I think Judy was here today, and she's. When are you able to do any nursing homes this week?
are we waiting on that, or
We
what?
are doing one tomorrow. We are going for hay tomorrow, and then we will be in the, there are two places up in Newburyport. One of them is just the senior center, and I forgot the name of the other one, but they're both right close to each other. So what we do is we get the hay, and then we drag that around with us and park it in front of these places. It's really kind of amusing.
Yeah. So when she goes to get, how many bales do you get on that trailer?
The big trailer, we could get, I don't know, the 80, 85?
Yeah.
I think the most I've ever gotten is 100, but that's another layer up.
Yeah.
That's 5 high, and on the highway, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
You know,
So that the Toyota
80,
4Runner,
85 is more normal.
Toyota 4, is it, what is that? Roadrunner, 4Runner? Is that the,
Oh,
what's the name of your car?
It's a
Toyota 4Runner pulls, it's 80 to 90 bales.
Yeah, but that's not.
And the worst part of-
it is not a problem. I think
With the 4 Great Danes and Judy in the car, and then they pull up to Meredith. Is it okay for him to chew that? Yeah,
that's been chewed.
Yeah, no, I'm just more, he's not going to get any bits. And then they pull up to Meredith and they dump it in front. And then a bunch of little old ladies, all of us in our 50s, have to stack it. But we save a delivery charge of a couple $100, so we do it that way. And
It's $500 a trip.
it's for the hay bales, he gives us a discount. So when you come every time you go up there, it's about $7, because if you get 80 bales, it's $10 a bale. So that's $800 plus. He normally would have charged us.
If we got it here, it'd be $14.
Right. Yeah. So okay. I guess that's a lot. Yeah. So we stack it all. It's really horrible.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah. You can't. You get hay in places you don't want hay. So. Yeah. And it's really some of those. It's good because they're heavy bales.
Yeah,
But-
he did say that the latest bunch of hay from this barn up in Canada is good hay. It seems to be. I'm real happy with it.
Yeah, and we feed out about 10 bales a day between what's over at Meredith and what's here. So, yeah.
10 bales, and they now weigh 45, 50 pounds.
They're
heavy now.
And the more you load into the barn, the heavier they get.
I know.
And it's all of us there's the youngest person is 52 unloading hay. It's awful. We got to get some
It's literally a bunch of
women,
little old ladies.
little old ladies. Yeah.
Well, except the guy that owns the joint came and helped.
Yeah, he helps all the time. Tim, who owns Meredith Farm, if he's a true gentleman because he can't drive by a bunch of little old. No matter how busy he is, he'll get out and help us with the hay. But I feel badly because he is too busy to be helping us with hay. But I'm very thankful that he does.
We should take that saddle repair thing to him.
Yeah.
As a thank you.
Yeah.
He might like that.
Yeah.
And this is my latest here. This is my stool. Bud got it fixed.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't
That's
that
very
nice?
nice. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So this is how that's going to be. Which means I don't have to get the welder, but I got to get the welder because there's that guy and that guy's been explaining to me how to weld, and I really want to learn to weld. And there are a couple other people who want to learn to weld too. So I'm
Well,
gonna go ahead with
you
that.
can teach the people on the camera sometime maybe next week. That could be a day of welding.
Welding. Because
All right.
everything's screwed up with the welding.
Yeah. So this is
Good thing to learn.
having the mobility of this could be good because people could realize truly how crazy you are. Because I have no idea.
No
No idea.
walking.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So, and Carly will be your tag along because there's only so much I can take.
Okay.
All right. So I think it's 5:30. So that's a wrap. We'll see you guys. Carly, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I actually have to work for a living, so I can't be here all the time. So, yeah. All right. We're signing out. Thanks for showing up.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.